Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back making another drawing video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, really does help me out. But anyway, today we're drawing Little Mac from Punch-Out, and this video was requested by Stats or Facts. That is such a good name. Like, oh, that's such a cool name. Stats or Facts. But anyway, thank you so much for the request. Yeah, so we're just gonna be drawing Little Mac. This is Little Mac from, like, Smash Brothers. Like his kind of look in that game. So, yeah, and, before I start the video, I'm a little sick, so, forgive me if I sound a little congested. I have a little bit of a sore throat, a little congestion, so hopefully I don't sound too terrible. I just took a cough drop, so I should be good for the next 20 minutes. So, anyway, guys, let's get our pencils ready, and, let's jump in. Alright, so to start off drawing Little Mac here, what we're going to do is start off with a nice big circle. This is going to be his head. So make it a nice decent size. And then, if you want to even put the crosshairs, it'd be something like this. And then we could do kind of like the head shape. Be something like that. And go up and around. And again, keep this very light. This is just a gesture. I'm just kind of laying down placement for where everything should be. So after we got like the little head shape gesture detail in, we could draw kind of like his upper body, which is basically going to be this big circle. Kind of like this. And he's going to have another big circle right here for his shoulder. And then it's kind of just going to go down into this kind of tube kind of shape like this, actually a little more like that. And then we're going to get a nice big circle here for one of his boxing gloves. And then we're going to get another big circle here for another one of his boxing gloves. And then we can get like kind of like an oval here. And kind of like another oval right there for his arm. And we'll just get one kind of going down here like this. Get a little bit of one right there. Kind of his other shoulder. And then we're going to get his pants will be kind of like this little shape like this and going down. But that's pretty much it for the gesture that we need. I kind of have everything kind of mapped out on where I want it. So now we could jump into detail here, and I'll start off with his face. So we could gesture in his eyes first. So I'm going to make his eye about here and another one about here. And we're going to draw kind of like his face first and then draw like his head shape around it. So we got two nice circles in there. And now what I like starting off with is kind of like his eyebrow line. So basically what we're going to do is draw kind of like a curve line that goes down like this. And when it gets to the middle here, it's going to curve up and then in like that. And then kind of same thing on this side. A nice little curve line going down. It's going to kind of cross over this oval that we have for the eye here. And now we could draw in his eyebrows, which his eyebrows are pretty thick, so it'd start about here and be a curved line going up, kind of following this line right here. And we'll go straight across and then curve in to the edge here, like that. And then same thing on this side, just kind of curve it up, over, and then in, like that. And now that we got that down, we actually draw in his nose before going into his eyes. So his nose, we'll start off with a little curve line right underneath these two lines. And then basically we're going to get a line going down here and another line going down here like this. And then we're going to get a nice curve line right about here. So it should look something like that. And then you just get a little curve line here for the ridge of his nose. Like that. And now for his eyes, they're actually pretty simple. Basically what you're going to do is start off with a line going up like this. Then it's going to go across and then down. And then kind of same thing on this side. It's going to go up, kind of across, and then down. So you get kind of like, I don't even know what the shape looks like. Something like that. But now we're going to make it a little bit thicker. And basically just draw a shape hugging the outside of it like this, And then same thing on this side. Like that. And then we could draw in his eye, which is this nice big circle on the bottom here. There's one. Here's the second one. Like that. And then you can get a light reflection, which is this half circle in the corner here. And then you get his pupil, which is just a nice big circle right in the middle here. And you could shade all this in black, this part and this one. Like that. There we go. And you can also shade in his eyebrows. I'm not going to do it for this video just because it's kind of a little bit of a waste of time, but his eyebrows would be black too. But now that we got like kind of like his upper face, so we got his eyes, his nose, we can kind of draw in his mouth too. So his mouth will be about here, and we're just going to draw a line going up. It'll kind of curve in to where the middle is right there. Have like a little bit of a dip, and then curve over, and then have like a little kind of curve line that goes like here, and you can kind of shade this in as well. And also, you could put a little break in the mouth, like right about there. So just kind of like erase the line like that. And then just for his bottom lip, it's just simply this curved line underneath his lips, or underneath his mouth line, like that. Simple enough, but now that we got that down, we can draw in his head shape. So his head shape's pretty simple. Basically, we're going to start off kind of right about here, and just draw like a line going straight down, but it's going to have a slight curve like into the face, so a nice curve inside. Then when you get to like his cheek about here, it's going to curve out, bend a little bit, and then go down like this. And then when you get to his jaw, it's just going to go straight across like that, and then it's going to curve up and then over like that. And you want to keep it very kind of like boxy. He has very like male box face, so something like that should work. And now we could draw in his ear. So his ear is going to start right about here, right, kind of right by the eye line. It's going to go over, down, just kind of curve in like this. And then here, we're going to start here, and it's going to curve up, and kind of have like a check mark in, like that. It's going to go up, and follow the ear shape here. And you can get like another little line right there for some ear detail. And now for some face, or actually let's just finish off his head shape. Basically this can kind of go into his sideburn here. It's going to curve up, and then over. And I'm going to take a second here just to kind of gesture in his hairline. So his hair shape should be something like this. It'll go up, it'll be like one part here, and then there'll be like another part that goes into kind of like some spikes here, and then kind of curve in like that. So now I'm just going to refine the shape a little bit more. So here's kind of like where the part is. So where this part is, we're going to draw a curve line like that. And then here we're going to draw a line kind of going into like a V where like the center line in his forehead is. And go over like this. Kind of curve in like that. And now before we jump into the hair, I just want to finish off the face here. We can get like one of his cheekbones in here by drawing a curve line that kind of curves around like where his cheek would be, and then just dips in like that. And then we'll get a curve line right here for his like eyebrow. There's one, be one here, like that. So it's just a little like reflex line that kind of hugs the eyebrow shape. Actually, this one's a little off. Yeah, something like that. There we go. And now we could jump into his hair here. So basically, this is actually a pretty good gesture that we have here. And basically, you just draw a couple little spikes going up. So we're going to just kind of draw a curved line, go into a spike here, draw another one slightly taller. And then he just has like a little series of spikes going up like here. Like he has like hair gel in. So you just kind of draw that. It's kind of like a series of spikes going up. Kind of off-center them a little bit. So not all perfectly lined up. But here what we're going to do is kind of follow this line that we have here, curve it up. And just draw little tiny spikes going up like this. Like that. And now here we can follow this line going down and over like this. And then here we can just kind of refine this line a little bit. And we do see a little bit of his ear right here. So just draw a nice little curve line that goes around like that. But that's pretty much it for Little Mac's face. And it's probably the hardest part of the whole picture. So once you got that down, the rest is pretty easy. So what we're going to do now is focus in on his boxing gloves because they're kind of in front of everything. So we'll do that. So this is actually a pretty good position for this glove. So basically when you do the boxing glove, you kind of want to keep it kind of like a rounded square. So we're going to get kind of like a straight line that goes up. It's going to have a slight curve to it, like this. Then it'll bend around and go over, and then dip down, and then go in about here, like that. And now here we're going to get a nice big curve line like this. This is where the bend of his glove's going to be. And you get a little, like one or two more extra curve lines right here to show like the glove kind of bending. And then here it's just going to go out. And then just kind of connect back into this line right here like that. And you get a nice little curve line right here just to kind of give it a little bit more depth. And then on the bottom here, what we're going to do is draw like a little rectangle that goes out like this. And you can draw another little rectangle right here just for kind of like the label on his like boxing gloves. But now that we got that down, before we draw in his arm, I'm going to kind of draw in like kind of like his upper body here and kind of connect it into the arm here. So we're going to start about here, and basically it's going to be like right by the ear. And we're going to get a curved line going down like this. And then here it's going to curve in and then start about here. You're going to get like a little kind of rectangle like this. I kind of erase some of the overlap. Like that. And then from here we're going to draw his shoulder, and it's going to go out. Kind of be like a straight line at first and then curve over and then in like this. And now here we'll like finish up the arm and like wrap around. So here we're going to draw a line kind of going out here. And then it's going to curve in about there. And then we're going to get like his elbow here, which is start a little bit before this line. Go over, kind of go over like this, over, and then curve up. Have like a dip in, and then it's going to dip out, and then dip back in when you get to the shoulder here, like that. And then for this line, we're going to start about here, draw a line, kind of dip it in, and then it just quickly dips out like this. And now we're going to get one more line here for his bicep, and it's going to just be this big curve line right here like that. So that's that arm. And now we could jump into this boxing glove right here. And this is a little bit more forward towards us, so it's going to be a little bit bigger than this one. So, and it's going to kind of overlap his face a little bit. So, for this one, what we could do is start about here. And this one's going to be a little bit more rounded than the other boxing glove. So, you get a nice big kind of curve shape like this. Then it's going to straighten out about here and then curve in like this. And then you're getting little curve lines right here to show the bend in the glove. And then you get a nice little curve line right here just to show, like, give it a little bit of depth. Kind of like this line, but it's going to be over here. And this line can kind of curve in a little bit more. You can erase any overlap that you have. And very similar to the other glove, we're going to just draw this little rectangle on the bottom here. And it's going to go up. Like that. And we're getting another little rectangle right here. And this is going to just kind of curve around the edge. And now here we're going to get kind of like the same shape that we got right here, but right here now. It's going down, so it's going to dip in slightly, quickly dip out, and then kind of go into like this shape. And then same thing over here, dip down, and then over. Like that. And now we're going to get a line that starts about here and just kind of go down, over, and then just kind of connects into this line here. This line just goes up like that. Erase any overlap. And now before we finish off the rest of his arm, we could draw in like his upper body here. So basically what we're going to do is follow this line. It's going to go down, kind of wrap across and go up here like this. And we could draw in like his chest muscle, which so the center line of his body is kind of gonna be like this. So right here we're gonna have like a little bit of a dip, and then it's gonna go up here for like one of his chest muscles, and then same thing over here for another one of his pecs, like that. And now here we're gonna get like the bottom of the muscle, so it's just gonna be this curve line that curves in like this. And kind of get like a little bit of a straight line right here if you want to. I see a little bit of it on this side as well. And then here we're going to get like his abdomens, or his abs. So it's going to be this curve line going out. And kind of dip it in like this. And now here I'm just going to kind of gesture it in, but his abs would be something like this. His actually a center line would be a little bit more like that. So once we got kind of like this shape in, and we can adjust his belt's going to be like way lower now. So once we got this shape in, what we could do is kind of darken in this line right here, like this. And then here in the center, we're going to get a line going down and kind of curving in like this. This is going to be like one ab. And we'll get another little curve line right here. That's the second ab. And we'll get another little curve line right here. That's another ab. And then just like a little curve line right here for another ab. And then here on the outside, it's going to just dip in, kind of curve in where like this ab is, and then just slightly curve out where the second ab is, like that. Kind of erase any overlap here, just make it a little bit clearer. It just looks something like this. And now here we can get the belt in, which is basically just this kind of curve line that curves around. It's going to dip in and up like this. And now here we're going to get like this little rectangle that goes across the bottom. And it's going to stop about here because there's like a very similar like the glove right here. Kind of the same shape. And then we're just going to continue it over and then up like this. And just two lines going down. Like that. And then just to finish it off, we'll see a little bit of his shoulder right here, which will just be a little curved line. Like that. And we'll see another, like kind of like his bicep right here, which is just a curved line going up like that. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much how you draw Little Mac from Punch-Out. Kind of challenging. I think the hardest part is his face, honestly. It's pretty hard. But I think with a little bit of practice and if you just follow along with the video, it shouldn't be too bad. Kind of clean that off. Now I'm going to put the sketch up there. Put the pre-drawn inked version that I did up there as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much how you draw Little Mac from Punch-Out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again, Stats or Facts, for the request. I really do appreciate it, and you do have an awesome name. So anyway, guys, I hope you like it. If you guys have any requests, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I do take them. All you need to do is comment what you want me to draw. I'll take your name and what you requested, put it in my hand draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.